Good evening, everyone. One Mississippi, there you go, no. Good evening, folks. We're back with some Oni. I'm sorry I'm so late. I got caught up doing something and it sidetracked me a little bit. But we're back tonight. We're back with some more Oni. So, good evening. Syntax, Eunuch, Gnome, Mex, Neuro. Good evening, folks. Hope you're having a good one. You're damn late, life. I know, Mex. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm back. I'm here at least, aren't I? I'm here, aren't I? I had a slight drama. Phil M, good evening, buddy. I was in the midst of doing those panels. I've been working on my sound dampening panels. You may have noticed that the donation goal should have gone, I think. So I've got all the materials for those sound dampening panels we were raising the money for. So I'm now in the midst of doing them. And I've come to put them all together and my staple gun's bust. So I'm a little bit sad. I've got like a staple gun that fires pins and it doesn't work properly. So damn it, Torella. So yeah, we're back. We're back with the colony. At the end of the last stream, what did we do? We put in a few odds and sods last stream. We got some more exosuits put in at the south of the base. We did this little power grid down here, getting our natural gas gens set up and in place. Let me just run the game a second. Excuse me. We also set up all of our piping for down here. So we've now got a supply of natural gas coming in from our geyser storage, which we've still got 3 tons per tile in here, so it's pretty cool. Holy shit. Gnome, 4 months. Thank you for the sub, buddy. Join the streams as always. Ah, you little cutie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glue it with your spit. I have got wood glue as well, Mex, but I need to pin them so they're a bit more sturdy. So yeah. Primus number makes me do it each time. I see. Yeah, so we did a few things really last stream. It was mostly about getting some natural gas gens up and running. We did a little bit of tweaking on our boiler room, but this is still a little bit broken. However, I have done a little bit of play offline, and I think I figured out a way to do this, which I will show you in a moment. What else did we do? We've still got a slight issue with water, but we are currently just melting some more ice in our steam geyser, which is now active again. And obviously we got our second sun beaming beautifully. So we're actually getting a lot of light off this now, which means our solar panel should be pretty black, maybe? Oh yeah, there we go, 300 odd watts. That's not bad. So yeah, today what I want to do, I want to get our boiler working, first things first. And I want to also do a metal refinery build. Now I've not played much with the metal refinery, so this might be something that makes me rage a little bit. I do know that the output liquid for steel is ridiculously hot, but I've got an idea that I want to use, and it involves this geyser over here. So first thing I'm going to do, we'll let them crack on getting all these bits and bobs sorted. We've got a few little orders that I want them to do. And I think I was in the midst of setting this up, wasn't I? Don't really know what I'm doing with this. I can't remember what I was doing. Before you get too involved with Oni, does England need a GoFundMe to help them through the World Cup depression? I don't care. I wasn't following the World Cup, mate. I don't really care. I did like that picture. Who was it that put it up on? Was it Gnome that put it up on Discord? The World Cup bus. Oh no, it was Leppy. For sale, low mileage, only used twice, and it's the England bus. Yeah. Jesus. You see salt in the future with refining. Have you done much with it, Max? Have you played with the metal refinery with making steel? Because it is a ridiculous amount of heat that it gives off. 111 kilojoules, 117 kilojoules. It's crazy. You put the World Cup cup. Schmutzbuckle, good evening, buddy. How are you? How'd you solve the boiler? Naylu, we've literally been live for like 2 minutes, mate. I've not solved it yet. We're still at this point, which is where we were at. Basically dug it out, and I think what we're probably going to do is have a sweeper around this level and open up this tile here and this tile maybe. I'll see. But yeah, we're just going to let them carry on with this stuff first. Probably getting a little bit warm in here, which I don't really want. It's 45 degrees isn't too bad in fairness, but it is warm. 2 minutes is enough time. I think I've figured out a solution. Alright, let me show you. I'll leave this going. Let me get these picks up. So what I basically did is I copied the build into debug and had a bit of a play. And this is the solution that I've ultimately come away with. So this is the bottom of our build as it is now. And what I basically did was remove this corner tile, put in a sweeper arm, and this sweeper can reach to here, which is good. The only thing I've not really figured out is the cooling on this bit, and that's going to need a bit more work. I'm probably going to need some pipes going through here. But this sweeper will allow us to pick up any igneous rock that forms, and then we might use that for boiling some other stuff elsewhere. Or we might just dump it into space. I'm not decided yet. But that's what I think we're going to do at the south of the build. I think it'll work. And I've also got a few changes to piping within the build that I want to do as well. So yeah, that's that basically. But I will show you more about that once we are at that point. I kind of want to get all this stuff done first. So let's get all this set to an 8 now. In fact, no, let me finish the piping first. It's because he's pointing at his screen, not using the mouse. No, it's probably because I've not clicked on the picture. So I hadn't set it as the focus. Yeah, my bad, sorry about that. In terms of everything else in the base, I think we're pretty chill on most things. We've got quite a few critters on the go now. We should start to have a build-up of coal in here, because we're not really using it as much anymore. We've got other things that we're using instead, so coal should start backing up a bit more. And our natural gas power, obviously, when it kicks on, really gives us a big surge in power. Murin, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Is that Moi? Moi? I'm sorry. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Solar panels. They're fine, Nailu. I think they're just ticking over. They're not really meant to be for anything other than science, really. But they're giving us 380 watts each. Meh. There's a lot of little dudes in here, though. There are many little dudes here. Ah, shit. There's 97 shine bugs, 28 shine nymphs, 10 sunny shine bugs, and 2 sunny shine nymphs. Holy shit. We might have to get rid of some of these critters. Why are there some glossies running around? It's on save and load mechs. They come out of these doors when I save and load. I could possibly fix it by putting some more doors down, but I'm just not bothered. You should put a massage table in there and call it the Shine Spa. Yes. One of the other things that I've not really fathomed out yet is this room itself. I'm not doing anything with automation in here. I was going to use the loader to automatically move the eggs, but I think we'll end up, if I take my outfit for too long, we'll end up with death. So we'll leave it. Pakus wise, we're still doing alright for Pakus. And our dense puffs are still just trundling along as well. I love how determined the little dense puffs are. I love it. Look how determined they are. Oh, why did that change randomly? I love it. So yeah, I want to make some steel. Now, obviously we set this up to make us a load of refined carbon. And we've now got 3.5 tons of refined carbon. This needs 20 kilos per hip, so we've got a fair bit of that ready to go. What we are going to need, obviously, is a lot more refined, more lime. But 10 kilos, 570 kilos a hit. We've got enough to do this 57 times. That'll give us how much steel? Like 5 tons or so. It's nearly 6 tons. Which is not too bad. It's not very much, but it's not too bad. I don't think I'm going to build too many bunker doors just yet. So I think we'll be okay. So, one of the things I want to do, this should hopefully be now done piping wise. Okay, so I need to clear these pipes, which is one of the things I was going to need to do anyway. So let's get that done first. We need to deconstruct. I should probably say in advance, by the way, it is a warm day here today. So if you see me sweating, it's not that it's warm, it's that it's humid. We've finally got some rain. It's the first day today in ages we've had some rain, but it's not really kicked off yet. So it should be nice and cool later on, but for now it's just muggy and warm. So if I'm a sweaty boy, that's why. Oh, nerd. Excellent. Beautiful. Go. There he starts with the excuse. It's not an excuse. It's just in case any of you have got me on your telly or anything. You can see the beads of perspiration on my forehead. It's not an excuse, Mex. It's a disclaimer. I am a sweaty man. This is the reason why. It's not an excuse. It'd be cool if you could separate the carbon from carbon dioxide like you can from water, and you could turn that into refined carbon. I reckon they will add ways to play with gases more. I think they will do. Like, we can already make like solid carbon, can't we? We should be able to make like dry ice, things like that. Have it do funky stuff. Okay. So once this is built, we'll get a bit of liquid into this pipe. I don't know if I actually put a pipe sensor in there. I can't remember what I was doing with the automation. Oh, I've got a pipe sensor in here. Which doesn't really seem very smart. Doesn't seem very smart at all, actually. I don't think I want my pipe sensor there. Oh. Cycle lag. Cycle lag, come on. Be nice. There we go. Okay. Let's move this. I think I was in a bit of a daze when I was tinkering with this stuff, honestly. Let's get rid of you. And you. I want you there. Okay, now we can rip out all this piping that's already here. I think I've got all this is like granite piping and stuff, so we probably need to get rid of all this. And I think I'm going to get rid of this pipe as well. I think I want this to come back up to here, maybe. 100 player yells a mighty hello, but it's all absorbed by the sound dampeners. Sadly not me. I heard you loud and clear. The sound dampeners are not complete. I repeat, they are not complete. How are you, 100? How's it going, buddy? Me. So what do I want this to? Probably. Oh. We want this probably, let's see, below 80? Maybe? Where's that first bit of water? It's quite a big radiator, this. Might take a while to fully prime. So, we're still putting in temperature plates as well, aren't we? So what we can now do, we can be cycling this liquid until it's above 80 degrees. If it goes above 80 degrees, we can send this liquid to one of our sieve cells up here. So that's what I think we'll do. We'll disconnect this, and we'll actually start purifying this water, I think. So let's get rid of you, and you. Make sure I'm not deconstructing that bridge. I shouldn't be. I could send it into this one, actually. Might do that. In fact, that probably makes more sense, doesn't it? Let's get rid of... Yeah, let's get rid of that. This can afford to sit in the pipes for a little bit. It doesn't matter if it gets a little bit warmer. I don't want the other... I don't want this line to take priority, so that should fix that, I think. Still playing with your dirty piss water, I see. You know, Life, I think you should play some Darkest Dungeon. Really? The only thing is, I think I'm missing loads of DLC for Darkest Dungeon, because there's been another one come out, hasn't there? I feel like it would give everyone a good laugh. We did play some a while back, many moons ago, and I did enjoy it. But there's like, isn't there like 4 or 5 DLC for it now? I don't have any. I've only got the base game. But I did like that game, it was good fun. I did like it. Ah, Mr. Magnum, thank you very much. It has some balance changes made to it too. Oh, I see. I didn't get very far into it, but there is a playlist on YouTube of me playing some of the base game. If it's you know, if it's one of your games, if it's a game that you love. Right, so we've got a pump down here that also is going to have poop water in. I think what I might do is use that poop water in here. The only thing is, to do that... I mean, this water's going to rise in temperature as the machines rise in temperature, so... It might not be the smart way to go, I don't know. Might use this for something else. I don't actually have a polluted water tank at the minute, do I? That's, like, in the base. I think we were going to build some liquid tanks here, weren't we? But I've not got around to that yet. Okay, a couple of things I need to do. So, first of all, I need to start looking at getting this oil out of here, because we are going to have an excess of oil. So, where can I put this oil? It's nice 40-degree oil, but should I just dump it on top of this oil? For now, there's only a little bit of it. If I merge it into the pipe, it might cock up my system a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh shit, I need to deal with this as well, don't I? Bollocks. Where should I put this oil? It's a goddamn mess around here. Yeah, that's all I was getting at on the half. If I play Darkest Dungeon, the first thing people ask is why you know DLC? Why you know DLC at all, you scrub noob? And I'd be like, oh. Oh no. Oh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake! Oh. Oh, shit on it. So, for those regular viewers, you may not, you will understand how much that's just hurt me. That's made me very sad. To you new viewers, I'm very sad. I'm very sad that that just happened. I'm incredibly sad that that just happened, actually. Some would say I'm the saddest that that just happened. I'm incredibly sad that that just happened. Very sad! Piss on it. I think we also just mopped up a bajillion tons of oil. Oh no, just a little bit of surf, so that's fine. Nipple dicks. That was not meant to happen. I had one on this side, Mex. This wasn't open before, was it? I dug all this out when we were putting our pipes to. Completely forgot. What a fool I've been. Alpha Mickey, good evening, how are you? Or good afternoon for you, sorry. Piss the bed, exactly. Oh, Christ. I'm going to need to do some tweaks to the automation and stuff in here as well, by the way. I need to move some wires. I might start doing that now, actually, whilst I think on. Actually, no. I want to finish this off first. Did we get all that water? Come on. I need you to mop this up immediately. You can do it, Pale Girl. I believe. Unsurprisingly, a bit lethargic on my part, but slightly better than nightly. Oh, fair enough, Alpha. I mean, lethargic I can get behind, honestly. They should be doing an update today, aren't they? We're probably very close to the next pre-release, yeah. Very close. Not to say that we'll be playing it, but we might have a little nosy, maybe. Okay. Okay. So yeah, these are going to take a while to get these temp shift plates in, but hopefully they should be circulating nicely. And they should have cooled this down a fair bit. So we're now at a nice temperature. And this water, as I say, we'll dump up here, I think. Through this pipe here. Sieve it, and then it can rejoin the rest of the water. I might need a bit more of a buffer here, I don't know. Because obviously this is sort of bottlenecked by how much pipe we've got here, and this is a big old radiator to empty, so I might actually make this an overpressurized tank like I planned with this one over here. So that we've got like a buffer tank to dump into. But for now, let's start doing some tinkering with this. So, I'm going to have to get these pictures up that I started tweaking. My cheek pictures. So, first things first, I need to empty this pipe. This liquid pipe. And I will do that just by nipping off this piece of pipe. You know, you're such a bitter bastard when it comes to this game. Like some old dude with a lawn. No, I don't play the pre-releases on stream on the half. Because they're crash fests. We normally go on them, have a look at the new kit, and then we don't do a fresh colony until it's had some hot fixes. It's not that I'm a bitter old man. Don't touch my shit. But here's new shit. Don't touch my shit. What do you mean? That's not what it is at all. I don't like playing a game that's full of crashes. Full of black holes. That's the problem. Okay. So let's toggle this empty. Just for a minute. So I need to move some of these pipes for starters. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of some of these liquid pipes, and it's going to be these ones. And the reason for this is they're a bit too close to this very hot opening, so I'm going to replace these with granite pipes. Just for a bit of extra love, extra support. Yeah, we always jump on the pre-release, normally in debug, to see the new kit. And it's normally a very short thing, maybe an hour. And then we jump off it again, and we carry on playing a stable game until the pre-release had a few hotfixes. Then we have a look at the pre-release. This is how we do it. It makes sense. Otherwise, I'd be playing games and having crashes constantly. Which sucks big balls. Big balls. Right, I'm going to replace some of this down here as well, because this doesn't need to be radiant pipe. It's just too much. Too much to cool. Or too much to not overheat. I only need a little bar of radiant pipe in here. You'll see in a minute when I fire this up again. I need stable? What did I miss? Exactly. Exactly. So, you're going to be like that. And I'm going to do that. Oh.
Buy the Darkest Dungeon DLC. Also a taco. You could eat the taco while playing the DLC, perhaps.
Nailu. My goodness. Thank you, buddy. 25 quid. Holy shit. Thank you, Nailu. That is very, very kind. I will promise to get the DLC. I can't promise on a taco, because tacos don't really exist in this country. But if I can find a taco, by God, I will get a taco as well, sir. But holy shit, thank you. That is very, very kind. And I will get the DLC, we'll do some Darkest Dungeon then. If that's what you want, we will do it. Get the taco or no deal. Oh, I'll have to get a taco kit. And we all know that they're not much good. No, thank you, Nathan, genuinely. 25 quid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Too kind. That's the thing, you're a big working man now, aren't you? I forget. You got big bucks now. You got that slamming that card down on the bar. There are ways. You can probably make a taco if you get the right ingredients. Kits are only as good as the cook. Oh, I see. I think we get like old El Paso taco kits over here, but honestly, I've never tried one. Right, let's just sort this out. I will do it for you, Nailu. Quartz, I think, is somewhere near here, isn't she? Nice.